Good day, friends. It is me, HLModTech, and I'm back with another episode of our tested series today. I've got a sweet gaming headset that we're going to test, and maybe I'm going to actually use this in my 7K giveaway. So, my friends, let's get cracking. Alrighty, friends, so this is the Onikuma gaming headset. I'm getting this either as one of the giveaways that I'm going to give for my 7K subscriber challenge, or I'm going to keep it for myself if I end up deciding that I like using this for recording either my current videos that you're watching or playing the games that I play during the summer, because it's almost that time of year. So, friends, as you can see, it's stylish, nice soft ears, good spot up here so it'll be comfortable, very flexible and adjustable. Mic is going to be out here, and it is adjustable to the exact spot you want on your face, just things you would normally expect. You've got your volume and you've got your mic on and off. It works via USB, and it also has connectors so it can run from the microphone out on the back of your PC, your Xbox, or your PS4. So, my friends, I'm going to do a quick test and use this with my roller coaster tycoon simulation that I've been showing you guys. So, my friends, let's get cracking. Alrighty, friends, so as you can see, we are in headset on mode. You can see it's got the sweet LEDs, which are pretty darn cool. If you're looking here, I am showing you that I snagged this on Amazon. It was $27.99. It's got 4D surrounded sound. It's immersive. You can see they show it being played with an Xbox One or a PS4. It's got controls on the side, totally adjustable. This bends to wherever you want it. Right now I'm recording the audio using the Yeti, but in a moment I'll switch to this so that way we can compare the audio between a $100 Yeti and a $30 pair of headphones, or less than 30. They show you the parts that come in and that you can use it with a Switch, a PS4, the Android phone, laptop, or tablet. And then last but not least, it shows noise cancellation through the microphone. Alright, friends, so let's get into game mode and see just what this is like. Alright, so whenever you start, the first thing you want to check is your objective. And we must, after 3 years, have a park value of 17K. And if you look real quickly at our park, it is skinny, and it's hilly, and it's up in the air. If we spin around, and let's just click on the paths tool, you can see we do have space out in the water, so that is going to be kind of useful. Remember, when you're trying to get a park value of 17,000, that means you're also going to have to keep your rides maintained and maybe delete some rides you made and bring them back to life so they have more value when you get to the end of that game. So let's start with some easy rides. First, we're going to hit these little guys. They're always my favorites. I'm going to build the swinging ship. I'm going to put it right here. This is a nice, efficient use of my land. And then I can put my entrance and my exit nice and close. Whenever you bring in a ride, make sure you open it, pick your price. I'm going to leave it at $1.50. Let's spin around by pressing the enter key, and let's add that entrance and exit. I'm going to actually open this up again and switch the side, so I'm going to close it. I want to put my entrance on this side so I can have a longer line for it. So, construction mode, I'm going to hit the word entrance, and I'm going to hang it off the cliff for a minute. I'm going to hit the word exit and put it over here. And one more time, click that button. And let's bring the entrance to this side. So now I can click on the paths tool. And I'm going to do the fancy elevated path because it's going to have the little legs underneath it. So I just build. I'm going to go in that direction. I'm going to change my direction. And I'm going to come back. And I'm just going to connect it right here like that. I'm going to do a dirt path. I'll keep these looking the same. And I'm going to do this with the normal path tool and connect it right there. So now my ride is open, and since I've got a ride, I think it's a good time to also open my park. There's my green light. Let's see what the price was they gave me. They said free. I'm going to change that to 25 bucks because doggone it, I need money. And to make it worth 25 bucks, let's quickly add a roller coaster. I remember from back in the day, there is one coaster that you can actually squeeze into this skinny little park. I believe it was Virginia Reel, and I think it was Virginia Reel, let's see, is it 1? Nope. 2? Yes, it was 2. So I'm going to go all the way to this end of the park. You can do that using the arrow keys, or you can right-click drag. I'm doing the arrow keys right now. and I'm getting all the way to the end, and then I need to delete all the little trees that are in my way. Make sure you don't accidentally delete the paths, because that will get your people lost. And I'm going right to this back corner, and then I can click and set it in. If I spin around twice with the enter key, that lets me see the ride. I want to put my entrance at the farthest piece and my exit right beside it. And I'm going to do that exact same elevated path trick. First, I will open it though, and I'm going to charge $2 to ride this cool ride. Elevated path, once again, you simply click on the paths with the rails. These always go on your entrance. If you're first time player, make sure you look for the lights so you know where your entrance side is. And then I always like to snake my paths so I can get as many people on here as possible. I'm going to slope this down, and I'm going to delete these paths for just a moment, so that way I can make this roller coaster path even longer. Let's turn that way, and let's come back, and let's connect it in. So now I've got a nice line for them to get in. And then I'm going to do elevated path again, but this one I need to switch to my brown, and I'm going to slope it down immediately, then flatten it out, and connect it so that people can get on and off my sweet roller coaster really easily. Once again, you always open it, and then you can change the colors if you want. You can change the style of them. You change how many cars are in each. The most is 8. I think that's a good choice, and I'm going to leave that one alone. You can see here I accidentally did delete a path a moment ago, so I'm going to real quickly fix that before people get unhappy and can't get to that part of the park. Let's build another cool ride out here, or maybe even a shop. Remember, if you have these shops, it gives people a little bit more excitement and happiness. So if I hit build this, notice it's aimed the wrong way. I'm going to spin it so it's aimed the right way. And let's bring it up so you can see these better, and hit the green light. Need benches at the end of any roller coaster so people don't get as sick as they normally do. So I'm going to give them a place to sit. And I think I'm also going to real quickly give them a restroom. Let's bring that up here. There's the restroom. Build this. I'm going to put the restroom right there. Like I keep emphasizing, every time you drop something in, make sure you turn it on. I do not charge for restrooms. You will find some people that do. Let's go back, add a soda shop. Let's put that back on this side. Remember, when you move the rotation arrow, if you come out on the screen, it shows you which way it's pointing. You want to make sure they're aiming at the paths so people can get to them. Let's go back to our build mode and see what other rides we can build. Scrambled eggs is a good one to build. I'm going to right click and delete this. Now I'm going to remind you, you don't have enough money to flatten this park out. Just build in the air. Once you get used to these elevated paths, it does not matter at all that the park is built this way. I'm going to come over to this side, and I'm going to prove that to you. Check this out. I'm going to build this crazy scrambled eggs dangling off the cliff. Now, it won't fit there, but it will fit here. And look at that. We'll zoom in a little bit with our plus. Actually, we can't. We can only zoom out. That is totally supported, and we just need to find a place to put our entrance. I'm going to do my entrance off the cliff, and I'm going to do my exit on the cliff. When we have our paths, I'm going to use this land tool to flatten out this one piece. And you need to make sure you're careful. I just messed that up, and I only did a corner of it when I wanted to do the whole square. There, I've got it flattened out. And now I'm going to add my cool paths so that we can get on and off that ride. Let's press enter twice to get back. And I'm going to just click on the elevated path. And I'm going to add 3 of these out so there's room to stand in line. And then I'm going to click to the brown one. And I'm going to just connect it over to my other ride, or to that other entrance. And now you guys see I have to get up. So I'm going to just move back this way. And that was a free add because I already had one there. But now I can slope up and finally make a flat one. To make sure your paths are at the same height, let's do height marks on paths. See how I'm both at 15? So now I can add and turn and connect, and people can go down and ride the scrambled eggs at will. Let's turn on our green light, turn on our cache, pick out how much we want to charge. If we're looking at our information, you can see it's April year 1. Mine is in Celsius. I don't want Celsius, so I'm going to hit options. And I'm real quickly going to switch to Fahrenheit. It's got imperial distance in dollars. That's all good. I always like window mode so that way I can stretch the screen to the maximum amount. If you want to shut off those height marks, it's just as simple as doing that. Since I've got this path up in the air, let's build down to the water real quick. I'm going to click on my elevated path, and this time I'm going to slope down, and I'm going to go down 3 and flatten, and then I'm going to go to the right once, aim back the other direction, and I'm going to slope back down, and then I'm going to flatten. I'm going to go 1 to the other side. Now I could tunnel into the cliff, but I don't have a need to at this point, and I'm going to slope back down. I do about 3 clicks each time, and then I come back, and I'm going to make it back down to ground level. When I get to ground level, I'm going to add a couple of straight ones, and now I'm going to build a ride out here on the water. Let's see what we've got available to us. As a water ride, we have got the cool boat ride. I'm going to spin my boat ride so that it aims to the right. I'm going to click out here and build it in this space, and this is going to be really fun. I'm going to make it into the cliff. So if I do a straight one, you'll see it actually does a tunnel. Or maybe it doesn't. So let's bulldoze that back. I'm going to just add the 2, and then I'm going to immediately turn right. This is going to be the smallest boat ride ever. But then I'm going to build it and turn it and then go straight. Actually, I'll keep turning. I'll let them go around one little silly turn each way. So it's kind of like a snake. Turn it back the other way. Go straight once. Turn. A lot of times I let people just go wherever they want on these, but this one, I'm going to make them go the way I want. That one needs to be straight, and then finally turn, and then connect. Boat ride built. I'm going to put the exit back, or the entrance back on that cliff, and the exit back right beside it. Let's show you another cool thing where we do invisible supports, so we can see those are built into the cliff. This is a good use of your property, a good way to get more rides in the small area that we have. Need to go back to our path tool, and I'm going to build my path off the building. So I'm clicking on the building. You can see up here they show you that you're on the building, and then I'm going to tunnel that direction, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn once, and then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to switch to the people paths, and I just connected to that entrance. I'm going to hang a left to come out of the cliff. So there I tap once, twice, and now if I turn this direction, I'll be out, but I'm going to go 1 more over, and then I'm going to turn, and boom, I've just connected to my path. When you close the footpath tool, it clears it up. I'm going to use that sweet hide supports, or invisible supports, so you can see that my people can go in and ride my ride. If we click on the ride, let's open up our boat hire, give it a green light, pick some cash, and let them ride that crazy ride. Alright friends, so this is just an intro. I wanted you to see how well the microphone worked. I also wanted you to see how you can use cool techniques to make this park fit the needs that you have. Make sure you squeeze it in. I'll give you a little heads up. The mouse coaster fits out here. You can do lots of water rides off the cliff. You can do roller coasters down into the cliff. You can launch it up here and then bring it down and then bring it back up. Lots of crazy ways that you can beat this cool park. Even just little simple things like making sure you advertise, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do a campaign for the park. Yes, it cost me $700 for the 2 weeks. I'm going to go 4 weeks just because I want more people at my park. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this quick little walkthrough. I hope you have fun with Whispering Cliffs. If you find a way to beat it, make sure you let us know on our social networks, either HLModTech at Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button. And last but not least, hit the notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.